and a Twitter user who traced an AI image to prove that it's possible to make these adjustments and the line is drawn perfectly. So this time lapse right here on the left was posted by a Twitter user to show that you can here we can see another
Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Blaze up with mine. Barry Toasters, Toast Toast.
Things around. Nothing is ever certain when you're drawing. And even in this sped up time lapse, it still appears to be slow sometimes. That's because adjustments are constantly being made as a point of drawing. So when an experienced artist all of a sudden sees someone come out of nowhere on Twitter, garner a huge following, make a drawing every single
Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry
Terry would continue, saying, "This is the direct reply to the purple message above. I thought for a second that maybe English wasn't her native language and was detected that way. It's basically a non-answer. As she mentioned in her first message, she posted a new time-lapse during October 8th. And oh my god,
Oh, for fuck, boy.
Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters,
Copyright already. No. What? Copyright it is then.
asking her about those perfect lines and saying, time lapse without a sketch is because you have 8 years of experience.
Yeah.
So being able to line art without a sketch
I told you.
That's right.
Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Toast Toast, Barry Toasters.
Many times, but Clip Studio only records the video from where you last left off to speed up the drawing process. This is sentence in red. After you press the record time-lapse button, the only thing you can do is either export it or press the record time-lapse button. Try to do that.
Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters, Toast Toast, Toast. Barry Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters, Toast Toast.
Further showing why they don't trust this, while also saying, "I'm sorry, but I cannot take this as proof that Asami isn't tracing the images."
Wow, Ethan, great move.
You can delete the traced image layer after you are done tracing. And again, a day after posting this time lapse on Twitter, she deleted the two images. She never
Barry Toasters, Barry Toasters, Toast Toasters, Toast Toast. Barry Toasters, Barry.
So, what would someone do in a situation like this? The time lapse is so weird, and you are still
You know
tracing
what
it out.
did
How do you prove your art is original?
it.
2025, it was forwarded then I'd be willing to draw with Asami on magma.com in real time. Magma, previously expressed the fear of misunderstandings about AI in private, but this was the reply that the person I know received, which reads very similar to other AI tracer respect. I've shared my PSD and I've also explained my workflow in good faith. After sharing this, it's more than enough proof to demonstrate. Asami's reply, even though they're a completely different person. Terry would then continue the document saying, for the record, I also they are not taking commissions, and this doc isn't about them. However, the similarities are there, and I found the timing to be astonishing. Most of the time, before being suspended, where they all are kind of doubting the fact that this is real, this is definitely AI. The fourth image is the drawing itself. I don't know how Terry managed to find it, but here it is. I guess it was because it was also uploaded on Danguru and wasn't deleted from there. Terry would then say, so evident that these mistakes happen on almost every single image, to the point that all of them had at least one. The most blatant ones only. The first one is gun muzzle placement. The drawing itself would be of someone pointing a gun.
Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters.
Oh, yeah.
Handgun references, you will draw an existing gun, like an M1911. You can skip this part. This is what I mean when I say AI users do not care about details or are unaware of their mistakes. You really saw the muzzle in the back and didn't think for a
Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters.
If such a handgun with a hole in the gun exists and it was used as a reference, let me know. I'm not even being sarcastic. I have a handgun that has a round in the back, but I would refrain from showing the number in case it saw me read it, because I chose to pretend that was the gun she referenced from. But it's a bit unbelievable she didn't use a more widely available reference when
Barry toasters. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast. Toast. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Toast. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast.
artifacted for me to be able to tell if it was generated or not. Terry would take the time to link a definition to it. In a nutshell, it's compressed. Twitter or something, and it's like very pixelated. That's because they don't want to use up too much of their server space. They compress your video to a lower quality and upload it. It's so compressed that Terry
Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Barry toasters. Toast. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast. 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 Barry toasters. Toast. Toast. Barry toasters. Toast. Toast. Barry toasters.
is completely AI generated, not even traced. The shadows don't match the shadow source or have different hues. Hair shades you stare at it all day, you become attached to it, and there's no way you'd publish a drawing that has such
You fucking anger from the start. I just want the anger from the anger from the God. I don't want to do this.
Detailed reference sheet online and plenty of fan art with the correct accessory shapes. There are also AI elements across the image. Again, we're showing line art inconsistencies, hair inconsistencies, all sorts of things. One could argue about the artistic liberties an artist can take while drawing an official outfit. For example, and if you are familiar, Toby toasters, toast, toast, toast. drawings are a completely different shape, which is something AI tracers tend to ignore. Teru does note, however, artists might still interpret hairstyles in their own unique way to suit their style, and it's not always differences between the hairstyles. And it would say low rank adaptation, otherwise known as LoRa, is a technique used to adapt large models to On June 28, 2025, let's just say Saba's debut was highly anticipated by a lot of people, and tons of artists were eager to see her design in all form. Because of this, the design that was generated by AI with these LoRas was inaccurate. This is why every drawing we would generate would look fairly different in terms of how her hair looked like. The reason I suspect this rather, I find it hard to believe that this was their own design prediction by June 25th, when the following teaser had been posted by Even though this new tale was revealed 3 days prior to Asami Arts posting her fan art, the tale was completely wrong. It was actually one-to-one. The tale of the VTuber started being drawn and uploaded, AI users immediately began scraping and LoRa's with her proper official design. The earliest models that Asami uploaded
Why the fuck do I want to continue my suffering? That whole thing. No, yes, maybe. was
permission.
sharing
Let's go
for
to
good
the
reason.
leads us to the next major section of this document titled Art Style Changes in
You know what they say? Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toasters, toast, toasters. Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Toasters, bang toasters, toast, bang toasters, bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toast.
art style they're using is based off of Japanese artist Ixi. Their art has been used without permission to train multiple lores. Once more, you can combine multiple lores to produce it's called that they're using the Ixi style lore with another artist style. So here we can see a drawing that Ixi had drawn on November 20th. Based upon Ixi.
You know what they say? Bang toasters, bang toasters, bang toasters.
I just want to.
As mentioned before, some people were surprised, praising Asami's talent, while others were like, yeah, this is a trace, thanks. So the style change needs to happen.
You know what they say? Bang toasters, bang toasters, bang toasters. Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters.
Match. And here we can see that. Two recent drawings uploaded by Asami were one the other one showing similarities with an account that uses both Ixi and another one's art style combined together. But it doesn't end here. Because subsection entitled The Art
Holy fucking go!
Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toast. Bang toasters, toast, toast.
Turn with an image that Asami had posted on January 2024. Was drawn by a quote. Before May
I
June
don't
2024,
think could
Asami
care
was
less.
illegal to
Yeah,
sound
for
from
content.
search unless there are missing images of the
Bang toasters, toast, toasters, toast, toast, toast. You know what they say? Bang toasters, toast, toasters, bang toasters.
Pokeball จะคอดยำ Pokeball งงอ่ะ
There are also multiple AI elements in the backgrounds. In most instances, the backgrounds Terry would highlight these artifacts, and they're very clear. These are truly artifacts. These are things that don't belong in the drawing. These are glitches. Obvious. Terry
Bang toasters, toast,
Do I hit myself? No, I'm really.
Images and give me permission to use them in this document. Out of the three commissioned April 12, 2023, which is earlier than the June 2023 annual upload date I mentioned above. However, my point still stands as the annual.
Oh, baby, yeah. The dad,
Summaries. So I went to Big Sig and found this improvement is God, is this not a self-report? Someone is a goddamn detective. I'm telling you, dude, you don't want to piss them off. Otherwise, they'll make a document to ruin you. They went as far back to 2021 on different websites such as DeviantArt to find Asami's original art style. This is them drawing without AI, and obviously the difference here is indescribable. We'd also see some art that Asami drew in 2022, and again, huge difference than what would happen 2023 onwards. The massive shift would truly happen on January 2023, where we go from a clear art style that belonged to Asami to extremely professional art that was heavily inspired by other people. At the same time, this is when AI backgrounds start to show up too. Chronologically,
The world hates me, people. The world hates me. Like me. And fucking shit.
which is from March 11th, 2023, is actually from Etsy. Someone purchased
Holy fuck, did I? God hates me.
to the next section titled Deleting Art After Being Contacted. As I remembered, it was still available there, and you can see it in the picture screenshot back here. It's now gone.
I'm gonna kill I'm gonna fucking Oh, let me go.
I shouldn't have replied the way I did. Of course. Taking a 2-week break from the stock.
We'll get the bash. No!
Maybe the improvement is suspiciously fast, yet this could
Yep, no.
but who knows really?
Well,
because it's
goodbye, lad.
standardized.
Wait
That's
for
why I decided to
33.
let Sonic clear things up. Quite honestly, I do not expect a reply. I asked for PSD files of any of these 4 artworks seen on the right.
See ya.
Artists